Hello, I'm David Reed. We're continuing the presentation of the initial conditions features in Digital Resources Automation Engineering Automation System for Hollow Metal. Initial conditions apply to all fields in the line item, not just those fields that are visible at the top level. Let's go ahead and select a setting. And if we click into the hinge and strike box, we'll see that initial settings have been made. And if we click into the door box, we'll see that many settings have been made. Every single field of the line item can be set by the initial conditions. Initial conditions are cumulative. Current conditions can either be changed or added to by selecting an additional set. For example, here I started with the regular opening, and I notice my pending head and jam faces are blank. If I then select a little sample I created called 4-inch head face, I notice that it has added to these other conditions the 4-inch head. 4-inch head face by itself does not have any of these other conditions. It simply added the 4-inch face. Cumulative settings are not always desirable because it's possible to inherit unwanted properties. So for example, I have selected the heavy-duty opening set, which includes EM anchors. If I then select an opening set which does not define any anchors at all, notice that I still have EM anchors. One way to get around this is to make sure that you specify all the fields in all sets. So now if I choose a regular opening that does specify explicitly that it has no initial settings for anchor, I see that my anchor settings go away from my pending record. This technique can be used to clear all settings without closing and reopening the form. So I've created a clear settings initial settings set that when I select it gets rid of all initial settings. It does this by setting them all to no value.